Good morning, SBC. It is Tuesday morning, and it is a wonderful day to engage in the gospel ministry. I am excited to encourage you today to carry the gospel wherever you are going. I was in a conversation with a church just this weekend, and in that conversation, we asked the question, where do people get saved in the Bible? Now, I know that we talk about people getting saved in church in modern history. In fact, when I went out door to door this Sunday afternoon, I found that most people that we talked to, when I asked them, where did you find out about Jesus? Where did you meet Christ? They said, well, I got baptized in this church, or the pastor was talking to me in this church. Everybody associates salvation inside the walls of God's church. But the truth is, if you go to the Bible, you don't find people getting saved inside the walls. As a matter of fact, you can't find it. If you go through, you'll find that Moses meets God on the top of a mountain. You'll see the Israelites meet God in a wilderness. John was bringing people to repentance out in the middle of a wilderness. And Jonah meets God in the belly of a fish. So many people have met God in so many places, but it's not inside the church. As a matter of fact, if you look at what Jesus says when he speaks to his disciples, those who are supposed to be the church, his statement to them is, get out. He says over in Luke chapter 10, verse 2, these words. He states, the harvest is plentiful, but the workers are few. Ask the Lord of the harvest, therefore, to send out workers into his harvest field. Go. I am sending you out like lambs among wolves. Jesus doesn't deny that it could be a little dangerous out there. He doesn't deny that it might be a little off-putting for you to go out and share the gospel with somebody today. But he also does not deny the fact that you have to go. He says, I am sending you out. This is not a y'all come gospel. This is not an invite you to the church ministry. This is a sharing of the gospel in the community where you're at. Your witness needs to be strong enough to carry the preaching that you need to give. Your tongue needs to be holy enough that when other people hear you, they'll understand that the words you share actually come from God and not simply from your own opinions. They need to see enough God in you outside the walls of this church so that you can warrant being able to preach to them a sermon about the gospel that's changed your life. So wherever you're going today, SBC, you're going into the field. And I can't go with you. I can't preach your sermon. I can't share your message. I can't do what God has commissioned you to do. So I want to encourage you. Take up your spiritual responsibility and carry the message. Share the gospel with those that you meet today. At your job site, your school, at the grocery store or the restaurant, wherever you're at, God has placed you to be a worker in the field, not simply a consumer in this economy. Make it a great day and make today count eternally by carrying the gospel message to those who need to hear it. I'm going to look forward to catching up with you real soon. And normally I say right here at Second Baptist, but let me encourage you, meet me there at Chick-fil-A on Tuesday nights. We're going to be there tonight, and we'll be starting up at 6 o'clock right there in Chick-fil-A as we have a Bible study. And last week as we gathered, we had the opportunity to talk to a young man about his commitment to Christ and found out about his testimony of how he met Jesus. A wonderful gospel conversation outside the walls of the church. Come and join us, 6 o'clock tonight at Chick-fil-A. And I'll see you there as Second Baptist meets outside the walls.